Hi Leo, and welcome to my channel. We're going to do a quick little bonus read for you this week, okay? Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, and shares. Taurus was number 1 and you were 2, so I'm going to do an extra read for you here. Whatever comes up, okay? Whatever comes up, okay? So as I do this, guys, do note I've got 50% off my 30-minute reads for 5 people. I've been doing them and it's been fantastic. So it's limited time. See it up here in my description box below. It comes in and out really quick, so it's like lightning, but I'm only taking 5 people, okay? So let's go ahead and jump in. And keep in mind too, is I've got my 6-week intensive course that is starting next month. We're closing out almost the pre-sale at this moment. So if you are interested, it's for someone that would be going through a transition, a transformation of some sort, and really needs to, they're looking to reinvent themselves. Maybe the old ways aren't working anymore. So there's new information in terms of making some changes that are necessary. And so what we do is we jump into a mindset shift, and we focus on proven processes that have not only helped me in my life through, I can't tell you how many times I've reinvented myself, still doing it, right? And it's wonderful, and it's allowed me to kind of clear the cobwebs out, and it's going to allow you to get on solid footing, and you'll be able to go through this experience with 10 other people as well. So for those of you looking to make a shift, whether you are moving in a new direction in your life, and you kind of need that that extra push, and perhaps mentorship and affiliation with others around you, again, it's going to be a small intimate group, then you want to check it out. Click the discovery session in the description box below, and I can see if we're a good fit, and we'll see if that might be something for you here. Okay, all right, let's jump into your read, Leo. What's going on for you guys? So let's go ahead and start with you, and we will see what comes out. Okay, what do we got going on for Leo? Okay, give me another card. What else do we get? What do we get? All right, and give me one more card. All right, so very, very nice. Let's move all of this here. Okay, all right, so what do we get here? Nice. You know what I'm getting first is I'm getting the High Priestess energy. So this is tapping in, Leo, to your intuition, really looking into your intuition, and you are looking in and perhaps doing a little bit more research. You are this is taking on the knowing of secrets, right? And this is learning truths, sacred truths, and this is tapping into your inner sacred truths for yourself. I do get you're focusing in on a brand new beginning, because I get the Fool's Journey. So in this new beginning, you're using your intuition. It's kind of like one of those new beginnings, Leo, that you are not able to see the future, but you're going to have to use your intuitive abilities to be able to maneuver through this brand new beginning, okay? It's a beautiful awakening of some sort, okay? So there's some sort of realization that maybe that you have come out of, maybe a transition, a cycle change of some sort. Whatever it is, you're trekking out on and starting and creating a new page, all right? This is the full energy, and I feel that you are looking towards your goal on what you want and using your intuitive abilities to kind of help you feel the way through it, okay? Now, the next card that I get here is the 8 of Cups. Now, the 8 of Cups is all about some sort of change, okay? You put a lot of emotion into something. This could have been a connection, a situation. It could have been a work endeavor, or just some sort of situation. The 8s are about some sort of shift and change. And I feel that, with the 8 of Cups, it's almost as if that it's like making a change and walking away and being strong, only because that you know that you're going to be able to get the 10 of Cups is what I get. So it's kind of like sometimes you have to walk away after putting an investment into something emotionally, knowing that maybe something's come into play where it's just not there's not the reciprocation in the situation, or that is happening, and so you're led by your intuitiveness to exit stage left and move forward. You're being super strong about it, and it's a strategic decision. It's not just on the whim. This is something that you're strategically, making a connection with. But you're creating change, and the change needed to happen because you need to balance you. Okay, in some sort of way. All right, what else do I get? Look at this. I get reconstruction. Something is breaking down, because reorganization is necessary. It's almost as if it wasn't on strong footing. And so now, you know, and I think I was mentioning this in Taurus's read, that you have to start by, you know, in any good foundation from the foundational aspects. Just like the course that I've created here, you need to have foundational processes in place, so you know, kind of like the laws to be able to push forward, and you have to know your values. You have to know these different things, so you can use that as your GPS for moving forward. Okay, and so we dive into that in the course there. So just FYI, but this is reconstruction to rebuild a strong, solid foundation, and it's quite frankly, it's exactly what we do in the course. So, but I'm getting that's coming into play now. Anything else that wants to come through for you? What do we get coming out here? I get the 10 of Pentacles, and I get the 5 of Cups, and then I get the 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's putting an end to something. Leo, I feel that you're putting an end to some sort of loss or crisis of the past. It's time. It's done. All right. So, you know, it's a 10, so it means that it's complete. And I get the 5 of Cups. There could have been some sort of disappointment, but not all is lost. This is saying don't throw out your hand when you haven't played your full hand. This is the 5 of Cups, not the, you know, this is not just focusing in on the 3 of Cups. You know, it's okay to mourn this and work through this, but know that you've got 2 other cups that you are needing to use, and you want to use them wisely. It's like this person's only looking at what didn't work. It's time to readjust, refocus, and put your attention towards what you want, the new love, the new opportunity, the new growth, to use these 2 cups that are standing straight up wisely. All right. So don't rush it if you need to take your time to go through this, but this is saying that it is time. I'm getting it's coming to an end because there's a 10 right after that. So it tells me that you're closing out something. It might have to do perhaps with the 10 of Pentacles. This could be about legacy or union. This could be maybe in a connection. It could be going through a divorce. It could be going through some major transition. It has to be something about your legacy that you're putting an end to, and you're having to start a new reconstruction of a new foundation for yourself. Okay, anything more that we get? Yeah, it's divine timing. Just know that if this happens to be, I get the card divine timing. Just know that this if it's a connection, that it is being divinely guided and supported along the way. Okay, it is all having to do with something of the sort of divine timing at this moment. Give me anything more that is the case for you coming out. Yeah, a change. This is just confirmation of what I just said here. Okay, going through some sort of shift and some sort of change for a new reconstruction, and it could involve forgiveness. This is communicating forgiveness, connecting with Source, forgiving someone else, or forgiving yourself. And it's really like when you forgive someone else, you're really kind of forgiving yourself, because you're letting go of that energy that is weighing you down. Okay, and you don't need to bring this forth on this brand new change that is taking place. So this could have been maybe someone's asking for forgiveness. Yeah, it could have been in terms in a partnership, a connection, a conflict, some sort of situation or relationship of some sort. Okay, give me anything more that comes out for Leo that's important to know for this particular week. Let's take a look, Leo. What do we have for you here? Okay, do check out my love reads, guys. I do have those out for you, and I'll post them right at the end of this video. All right. So what do I get coming through here? I get the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I do get making a choice. And then what do I get here? Balancing things out, Libra energy. Wow, you might be dealing with an air sign, or have got air in your chart. Because I do get, if you're taking on all this energy here, Leo, you're being very strong and authoritative in the mind. This is like a great speaker, a great leader. Someone who really is smart in their mind and in life. And this is about having some sort of balance, having to make some sort of decision in a situation. And maybe you're at a transition point. with a particular person. Could be an air sign, or it could be any sign whatsoever. It's just I'm getting all air right here. But making some sort of decision. You're at that crossroads, and then this is about balancing something out. So that forgiveness could come into play, Libra energy, or there could be a court case of some sort of balance coming into play where things finally balance out. So if you're worried about something and you're worried about something balancing out, let's get a little bit more guidance on this for you here. Give me a little bit more guidance on this. I want to get a little bit more guidance on this card here of like making a judgment of some sort, just justice. Okay, what do we get? There's going to be abundance. If you're worried about something not balancing out, if you're worried about a situation, this is saying abundance is going to be yours. It's coming through, okay? Granted that you're making changes. Granted that you're moving forward, and making changes is what's going to be key, okay? Because this talks to me about there's something about some sort of abundance that is coming through. You need to focus in on having the mindset of abundance for balance to come through, okay? You attract what you believe, so you have to really focus in on your thoughts and make sure that you're eliminating, the mindset that's going to self-sabotage you, and focus in on a mindset that's going to help you overcome things. And you have to believe, because the universe is very bountiful, okay? So believe that the universe, that something wonderful is going to come into play, and it's going to help you in this situation. I do get change, right? So this is saying when you change your perception, you can change the circumstances of your life. And this is about changing that perception, all right? Anything else that's important? Let's take a look that wants to come through. I want to use these cards here. What do we get? What do we get here? Ooh, there it is. What is it? Letting go of guilt of the past. Yes. And your isolation of the mind, and having understanding. This is really interesting. This is the whole process right here, guys, okay? This is the whole process. Let's just break it down here, okay, Leo? This is getting rid of the guilt, the change, whatever in the mind, all right? So getting rid of a way of thinking. It could be just a mindset, a perception in a situation, okay? You've had a lot of isolation where things have been frozen in a situation, all right? And it could be the communication has been just iced, all right? Whether through you, in a connection, or with another person. But it allowed you to really look closely in terms of the mind, all right? And sometimes the mind, and this is why I teach in the course, because it's so important to understand this, to get the keys to some of this process. You get some sort of understanding. There's some sort of understanding that comes to light, and you're turning in, to get this understanding, okay? And then what you're realizing, what it is that you need to let go, okay? This is what's happening here, okay? So, quite beautiful, guys. What I am going to do is pull a card for you here, a final kind of like fortune cookie for you in this particular read, and see what's most important for Leo to know regarding the situation, guys, okay? So let's take a look what we've got for Leo. What do we have going for Leo? What's important for Leo to know right here and now? You are only as old as you feel. You are only as old as you feel. Ooh, yeah, you guys. So yeah, it's not too late. It's time for reconstruction in a situation. For some of you, it could be compromise, coming to some sort of settlement in a situation. You know what that is for you guys. So I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, guys, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.